Yeah, today na the Tuesday edition, the 11th day of August 2026. And yes, on a full house day here today. My name is Bisi Akpad. I hope all of that day well. And at least you dey see something and you dey say something. Because na the latest slogan be that Kadiri.
Right before us now, good morning again. This very beautiful Tuesday morning. I've been my brother Kadiri Aloye as we follow up to that matter of Nigeria Army yesterday. On their way back from that Okpela side, quickly they ran into protesters in their large number, and the commander for brigade was able to appease the people. They come clear the road. No say we anything we know say we not go fit finish, we not the poor one. And the army don't promise say even if na tomorrow Wednesday, make them come talk to the people, then give them a hotline. That's what the follow up be.
All right.
So my name na Comrade Edosa Okumbo. Na good morning. Na welcome to Aside Hold for OJFM 106.3.
All right, may I quickly introduce our guest because we're supposed to introduce her later, but I'll introduce her because Oga Haruna and Nama always appear. We might insensitively put her mouth for some of the Tori and a media person too. Haruna BRAIMOH na him be the special advisor on public affairs and media for Edo State government, and also the Edo State Director of Media and Publicity for Relax. This one I knew, I don't hear am. They say more relax. Say Tinubu is working.
Yes.
You know understand. So welcome to us now this morning, Oga Haruna.
Thank you very much, ma.
All right, so we'll just rush through our news segment and then we will take up Oga on the major reason why we call am today. We say this morning we some water project we the governor at least chest out some of the percentage. The previous no gree do abi. Maybe e no dey important. Maybe in another way to still pushing money into irrelevant projects. More know how relevant that project of the water stop dey for Edo State and how well e go bring development to the people of Edo, and that's why we say we no go dey talk am. Only employ people wey get the business of telling us wetin be the advantage and the value. So welcome once again on the program. So but 7 days prayer and fasting spiritual exercise na im dey say make we start. The special adviser to the governor on religious matter and chaplain Apostle Dr. Sule Faraday Azekumen JP na im talk say make we try as much as possible if we go fit from Monday, which is yesterday, the 10th, to Sunday, will be the 16th of August 2026. This one say there shall be no loss. You understand? And truly, if you check them, even when disaster they happen for Edo, somehow, we know they see death, the way we affected the year that year. I don't know if now let me observe them.
Even though we happened last 2 weeks, that sudden landing. That will tell you God.
Exactly of that plane, abi?
Yes.
Exactly,
The other day, MP stay here for over 2 hours. Me never know say my senior sister dey. They NUJ dey say, "What this place dey do for?" So because the time when we had already, because we no know say e no pay land. The other day we come from Lagos, they returned us back to Lagos, and the air hostess, I know that she not get manners. I don't know. She go see Anna say we not get too much for. But the good thing I like about Benin, all these disasters, they hardly happen. That is God there.
Exactly, and even when it happen, they too see loss of lives and all that. I as one person, not be say one person not still be some, but compared to before, when other market burning here, this disaster there, almost every week you go hear one disaster.
Those of God are not tested. Many men of God they prefer those things.
Yeah, exactly. So you will be join this fast when you try to join. They say, but if you get health situation or condition, they step and down in case.
And don't forget say the governor are Christian.
And the deputy and Christian too.
Yes.
They are workers in Winners.
Yeah, of course. And that you mentioned deputy, not being birthday with
We'll
take opportunity to take wish our happy birthday from Aside Hot. At least I don't know. Then they do party for this government. Now one thing they will say try to
go there party. Get them they do party.
We will then they spread the party now.
Vote. You know Benin vote. That's a fine cemetery. They said that body they do party. All those people. They are talk about.
Which kind of with that Kadiri?
Okay, we want go spiritual. We don't want go spiritual.
Everything they hear for you.
Okay,
but the truth that this government is not
this month that see the governor birthday month, but we'll see whether I go see run. Last year he run, but see whether I go run this year. We dey monitor am. We
go like to go church, then go orphanage.
All right, yesterday at least something historic still happened. We hear say the governor appoint about 4,800 essays Of course, he say this one na work dem go dey work to at least he say this one no at all this one no be political this thing, but I no go even wan explain this thing. Thank God say Oga Haruna dey here. He go tell us wetin be the value of this 4,800 essays for each of the 192 wards. Now they say about 25 representatives
per ward.
Per ward, and well, we know wetin they do. Na a lot, but it depends on how you wan look am, whether na positive or na negative. But this one na trend wey we dey see for inside almost all the administration towards the election period. We bring out foot soldiers. I don't know whether this one wetin you see.
No, we are not in election period in Edo now. The governor said he's taking governance from the top to the bottom.
To the grassroots.
That's what.
To me, that 4,000 clothes, even if like 10,000, not too much.
Yes.
Because if you get men where they trickle in information, say, governor see here, governor see here, the response go dey massive. Like wetin happen for upper mission yesterday night. Now just one woman come knock on my door after 10 in the night, say he that they discovered dead body somewhere. Only for us to struggle there, the cops dey by the riverside. You understand? If me na I say, okay, Oga Haruna, abeg, na you who dey call now. You know who dey call you. Since you no go fit call governor, you go fit call her. I will call you so that you help us pass her immediately. Security need to tighten between that Temboga junction and Mission End. You know that place dey lonely and very bushy. I mean the river and street light no dey. All those iron where the Ososomole government take beautify that place. Aboki don cut many carry come. If you reach there, you go see all of these evidences. Just imagine, just four of us dey go that kind bushy and dark place like last time. I even go get the small misstep wey give me small issues for my leg. That is to tell you that if we get one around that area or two, that one go easily collect the information, pass am to the nearest authority, and there will be swift response. And as this morning 8:30 when I see reach there wearing covering my nose, the place still dey smell and the corpse is still there. A lifeless girl or woman or female.
Why you no call the local government? Na they in charge.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, well, the deportation yesterday, Germany deport about 137 Nigerians. He used 5 chartered flights to deport them. And we don't talk and say time don't reach for everybody to sit down. Sit down at home. Do your thing inside house, abi? Because this embarrassment of deporting here, deporting there, you know, it don't dey too much. And the earlier we put our hands and join our hands with the government of the day to ensure some of these things, the better for us. Yet manufacturers association don't begin dey cry out say the pressure of multiple tax don dey hit them. And we be dey think say this particular tax repackaging wey the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu dem bin do, the tax reform na to cut off all of these multiple taxations. But the manufacturers association of Nigeria man don talk say dem still dey suffer all of these multiple tax.
You know how they cry now? Then they dodge taxes before. They dodge all of these taxes before. Even when we bring this TSA, Treasury Single Account, how many times they pay into that place? So that's when you follow up the activities of these people. Some of these big men, they sign tax out from the company, but does it actually get to the government? No, not just 1/10.
Yeah.
You understand? And even God requests 1/10 for us. So we call tithe. So if government has a 1/10, that was statutory responsibility. Not that responsible government don't come now say pay your tax. You must pay arrears. You must pay this one wey e dey. So then the next one wey you see manufacture, you go see pay. You see they call the form cry for media, and who don't know all of these things go begin sympathize with them. Which sympathy actually? Man, ask them when last they pay actual tax. When last they pay their tax? I mean their real tax to FIRS. Too many questions JT will ask man. As at last week, somebody asked SON, what are you doing with all of these organizations where the other owner are they remitting their taxes? And how awake is the Federal Inland Revenue Service? How awake? You see Edo, they'll come out and say we don't boost. When last federal tax don't boost? Because somebody did there just to satisfy your pocket.
Yeah, of course, and that's why the federal government even they come up with a lot of technology to close down all of these loopholes. So that at least because now nation where they pay tax now go people they talk of development.
Yes.
You understand? At least to also reduce some of this debt. Well, I borrow there because money go there for ground to work. More see waiting they happen for Kogi because now our neighbor if it is spoil for them there, it don't go affect us at least across the boundary. For Kogi State, they said don't rescue about 6 kidnapped victims after serious gun battle. We will go only appeal to them, make them step up on their parade, and Amoteku also don still do some combing for their areas. And if everybody dey comb im own area like that, Kogi dey comb, Ondo dey comb, at least those our boundary and our borders at least go dey safe, and eventually e go even dey safe for us, especially for Akoko Edo, which I no go mind to ask our oga later. Thank God say even if na from Edo North, if for come, so he go still give us some of the security situation for that side, because na one area wey especially in Moga na one thing too wey I dey interested in, that particular
I mentioned out to the Army Assistant Director Army Public Relations Officer yesterday during our conversation.
Yeah.
He said make I record am down. I say, oga, if you say officially, okay, that will be done. But the truth is, when I mentioned that to him, he said for around that remember just around Auchi area there.
Yeah.
Afashu Apowa, when they go through there, they mention in Morgan. So I'm not giving details. So those people, they don't get there for over 30 years. I don't want to go, they say 35, 40.
Yes, they say some of them, they even they answer that name, that they be like a dope people.
They produce and reproduce inside the bush. There, why say inside the bush? So he saying go communicate with their organ. We too, we don't live on that. We'll continue
we need to continue.
Yes.
I go see, the Oga Aruna, wait till you get to talk on this Moga matter briefly before we officially call you in.
Beyond the Imoga, there's another one. I think Ira between Agbede and Esan, with the Liki, Agbede, Ewu, and Ekboma. There's another forest like that where people have been. The people constitute community, saying that the land was allocated to them by the king, one of those kings. You understand, local chief there. So there are issues like that have been ongoing. They also allege, because in one of the meetings about 2 weeks, last week or 2 weeks ago, it should be last week. So they allege that security people used to come and collect bribe from them. They just come that, oh, you know, you guys are security threats, you guys are kidnapped, you guys are your people, and they do all those things, and every day they will find there something. So they are even trying to also want to come out to let the world know that we are settlers here. They settled because the community gave them the space to settle. They'll be here for decades, you know, and this is the kind of profiling they are experiencing. We are not really now the fact that some people may be hiding under those cover to carry out some dastard acts. But it is time for both the government to really come in there, for us to know why they are there, what they have been doing there, and if there is room for relocation. If they have genuine reason for relocation, I believe the governor is going to take action in that regard. And besides that, after this program, I'm having a meeting with the head of government house security corp.
Fantastic. Yeah, at least it's good, so that at least they will not say we get men for ground. But yesterday even there was an appointment on where they say the government of those appoint Engineer Kelvin Ovuabo Aigbe as a special advisor to the governor on security. You don't hear that name?
I think government house for some time yesterday. We not hear it like that.
No, Patrick.
It's coming from the CPS. It is genuine.
No, it's not like what I'm trying to say is that and it shows that maybe they won't narrow down on that issue of security.
Yeah, of course.
They in charge.
Yes.
They relate those information directly to the government.
Exactly.
You know what I say is that before this current onslaught on the insecurity, a lot of institutions have been compromised. The police, the traditional rulers, the community leaders, everybody now cashing on the thing. So we need to also focus on tell this new essay on security. You should zero in on traditional rulers. Because before you give them land a certain people for settling, they must profile them. Yes, profile them. Who are they? You know, like I told you yesterday in my area, they are banned, even all these iron scrapers, buyer, all those, they are not banned them. They banned them, they chase them away. If you go to Borona, no outside, they are not even allowed to come with their truck. They cannot do it. And there's somebody everywhere banned, scraper, this, everything banned, iron scraper. So if government can do it like that, I watched one video. They used it to remove this way they cover manhole. I watch it. The outside man na teeth take remove am. He try no fit. He just I don't know. He just carry him teeth put am like you take am off.
So, okay, we hear some of them see the adjust. Okay, yes, sir. The last story on our table before we focus on our man we did for here, Gary and BRAIMOH, the special advisor on public affairs and media. Be saying there's a change of leadership in the police. Yesterday we thought in our new area they want to unveil the bride. Finally, they don't unveil them. And now CP Patrick Dao, that's not Plateau State man, because those kind of okay, because those kind of now those kind and then they get those kind of they say now be the 51st commissioner of police for inside those states.
Yes.
And officially we dey welcome am on as the hot at least as he don take over from the now AIG Monday Agbonika. At least we hope say the way that Agbonika take work him go even work times two because we see some of this thing. But more quickly run through in basic background. They say he joined the Nigeria Police as a cadet ASP for 1994 and he hold a bachelor's and master's degree for history and the international studies from the University of Jos. He also served for different operations, various operational investigative capacity, we include Interpol, UN peacekeeping mission, Kosovo, Sudan, and of course, as CP of administration for inside the Force Intelligence Department. So of course, he get many profile, and we hope say at least he will bring to bear, a wealth of experience on this particular journey.
This handover, sorry, it's come yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know whether the man is celebrity before.
Okay.
They go handover before. I go there. The new CP arrive. And they see when they come take over. But yesterday the type of men wey I see from Edo State, wey go receive am. You know, see high caliber of SANS wey come. I come dey say, this man he na celebrity before now, wey we no understand. You understand? You see different big chiefs, even some his royal highnesses, all those their royal highnesses. All of them come. I say we never, I never seen like this before. Not even when they bring our own daughter, Betty Otimehin.
Yeah.
Say all of them come troop to receive am like this. Was it because him name no come ahead of am? Those others their names go come. Say so person wey dey come. Then the person come na the person be this. But this one when they take receive am yesterday, and they say SUG, Uniben, SUG, Auchi, all of them. That's wetin dey happen. Is he a celebrity CP? Like you said, make it do more.
Well, we go look for a celebrity work because if you no see work, we for a do we drag. We will drag am until you do work.
They are changing their narratives. They want to give confidence to the people.
All right.
Like all their pronouncement yesterday is going to improve on AIG Agbonika record. He will also solicit for his advice. I was able to be friendly. No, Agbonika was very friendly to Edo.
Yes.
And then he promised to run an open door policy. So there is gone are the days where you cannot see CP, but you can walk into CP office during Agbonika and just go to his side. It doesn't waste your time.
All right, more quickly face our Oga wey dey Oga now. At least we don finish our new segment and we dey here with our guest for inside the office. Thank you so much. I did na double capita sit down for here now. One as the essay on public affairs to Senator Monday Okpebholo, and the two as the director of media and publicity for Tinubu. So he say make we relax. I like that one well because now
that's the name of the support group. Relax, Tinubu is fixing Nigeria.
Yeah. So fine, of course, our major focus we want to look today at the water storm project for inside those. But before we even go there, we'll also touch on the debt profile at the federal level. But before we go there, maybe you at least take us into some of the activities of the current administration, and you connect them, to waiting the federal government, how the federal government don't take assist some of these things.
Yeah, my people, good morning. As the earlier announced, my name na Una Pikin Honorable Haruna BRAIMOH. I'm the special advisor to the governor on public affairs, and we do plus media. When these governments come, he make one promise. He said, Excellency Governor Monday Okpebholo. He said he will leave Edo better than the way he meet am. And he come after I make that promise, that one become the vision where it build every other agenda. It call the agenda shine agenda. Where S start for security, H start for health, I start for infrastructural development, N start for nutrition and agricultural development, E start for the general economy where you have education and every other thing where we need to make life better for the people. This shine agenda, every other policy where they do today, it dey build around the shine agenda. And I want to assure una on behalf of His Excellency Senator Monday Okpebholo, he never come off for track. He did the track gidigba. And every day, he dey take action, they look at the shine agenda. Every action where they take, they look at the shine agenda. So that if you look back, you go come know the feedback one and the giver. Where you see say you know the small thing one come off online, you go straighten her. That is why even yesterday, when they approved the special assistance across the 192 ward, he said he want government to make you reach the downtrodden, the grassroots, because he want build what they call feedback mechanism. He no fit dey everywhere at the same time. He not be God where be omnipresent. As he dey Benin now, something fit dey happen for Akoko Edo, something fit dey happen for Uzea, something fit dey happen for Agenebode, something fit dey happen for Ilushi, something fit dey happen for Oromigbe, something fit dey happen for Oloku, something fit dey happen for the call Ovia, Okada, Siloko, Igwelaba, every other place for this state. E no fit dey the same. So, but with all these people wey be say dem dey for grassroots, na there dey stay o. No be say dem wan come Benin come follow am. They will come be point of contact because every ward get one chairman, every local government get party local government chairman. Yeah. Those people go come see those special assistant wey approve, so they will give their feedback. This project wey government dey do for here, this contractor no dey do am the way e suppose do am. They go say okay, let's check whether they follow specification, let's check for quality. Why the project dey delay? The contractor fit talk one thing wey government no know. They go come ask government, and this contractor say na because they never finance am again, that is why e stop the project o. Wetin dey happen? Then government go talk their own, and government fit come from there and know say we don pay this contractor, why e dey delay? Make we go investigate am. There are many reasons why he decide to carry government say make e make am closer to the people. And outside that, e get wetin oyibo dey call inclusive governance, because for also political participation na for inclusive drive na dey make people dey join. Many people feel say dem no dey included. You know say for Nigeria we feel say to run politics and to do governance be say you must dey inside. Na wetin we don accept for our brain. It's very hard when you go see people wey be say dem say I don vote, I'm just a voter. So those people wey don suffer for the party, wey don suffer for law, it's okay. If you dey here now, you dey contribute your own quota by doing the small work wey you suppose do for your ward at ward level for the government. By so doing, me myself, I go dey pay you stipend for wetin you don do. That same money wey you dey pay, so na indirect employment generation. Imagine whether we like it or not, yesterday decision now go take more than 4,000 people out of the labour market. 4,800.
Approximately 500.
Exactly. Out of the labour market. And by extension, more than 400 and something million naira every month, you go go into the local economy be that because now you dey approve the money. None of them go earn less than maybe between 80 and 100. By the time you tax am, you go 400 and something million in wage increase for the state for one side, and it will become economic booster, macroeconomic booster for the other side, because like my oga for NROS said, for every debit there is a credit.
Okay, what you go fit attribute to the advantage wey dey make e be like say money dey this government? Because e be like say the government no dey lack money to do things. The previous government upon previous government, even to pay teachers, to pay some basic small, because they see people dey campaign, ring road dey full every day for protest upon protest.
Na because of say when the man like His Excellency talk when he come, the first of all, I fit talk am for this program. When you know where you dey come from, you go fit plan where you dey go. He know say he carry load. Imagine say the mention people wey dey protest for salary and pension and gratuity. again now, just last week, you approve another 1 billion for pensioners and if they pay the backlog when you don't inherit. As they clear this, if they touch, they want to touch small.
And if never borrows it.
No, he never borrow, because he say these resources, if you manage as small, there's what is called expenditure prioritization for English. You will give priority to some expenditure. We talk about it just now, say, you know, they do party. You know, you just wake up, say, today na my birthday, today na this, me go spend money, they'll give one contract out, 1 billion to host this, to do that. You understand? You know, they quick do all those kind of things. He believes, say, every money we release, they put in money for where in mouth today, so that he go fit chopper. And the chopper one chopper that will give good governance to other people. Money where you want to empower the economy, you know, if you waste that for the other side. Money where you want to pay pensioner, a typical pensioner where you don't retire, maybe 65, 70, you know the system again. Now, they never pay gratuity for how many years? This gratuity will be 2 million, 3 million. As you reach one like this now, even your lifespan will increase.
So just well.
You go,
oh, guy, those I talk about.
Yes, now.
Sometimes if I see alert on my phone,
you don't
wait. Get that to the move.
It be like you go feel allowed this morning.
Yes.
Exactly.
There was a boy who was sick. Then people go to visit and they pray. When me reach, I just say with a small. One of my guys, they say no money. I ask how much. When we get the money, never reach 20,000. We can give them 20,000. This boy they sick is that physical cash, they transfer. As I just do and say this is 20 more than margin in case of any other thing. Who they see cost now, they better thank you. So for me is a big deal.
Exactly. So now many things like this. I mean, one talk of the roads. Yesterday now, I will send you the list. All the roads project, only road project alone across the 18 local governments where this man, so where they approve, so where they ongoing, so where they finish. One talk of school, you say now 100 school now be the first phase when it starts. And today we're going to deliver on more than 70 of those schools. Some are still ongoing, some are being approved across all wards in Edo State. One talk of earth inside that school. So as he approve the school, meaning they construct them, he can't look the teachers already there. Why this teacher not the enter class? To tell you as Senator Modo carry matter of common man reach, we first instruct the you know two suburb we get. We get for secondary school, we get for primary school. Yeah. He instruct them. He said make them go up to my village in South Ibie. They come. He said no, go around all this school before I take decision. Make you know the problem where they this school. Because the two major problem where what they call death of human capital. There is no teachers where they there, because even the few ones where they say na contract the day. So na NYC. So na community they gather money. Pay them.
Teacher.
Community teacher, God bless you. So na PTA. Parent teacher association, they raise money every month, they pay these teachers. And some, the bill is already dilapidated. You understand? Those are the two major areas where the bill come. Now you can look, now the state where they best with this. And they borrow $75 million from World Bank to pursue education. For record show, say now only $5 million they release. We don't know where the other 70 million even first of all enter. Talk less of say add user, but not be because of that. But you know say you know go free sheets. You say me another person packer where you know go still look who shooter.
We get language.
And if you the packer, the sheet don overfull, e dey smell. If you see the packer, e dey smell. You understand? So now the challenge when we dey now come look at this teacher. Remember, say a disenchanted staff is a risk to the productivity of any organization. Yes. Say how much do they pay now? For 2020 to 2024. They are paying their 39,000 naira a month. Yeah. Some of them even say they remove 3,000 as tax from their salary. How the teacher will take state class? Some of them begin to do second business.
Yes, and they
so they just call class, call right, call school, call right name, they will go farm. And then one boy where you see a farm for yam. I say now teacher the same thing we do. We don't go school on Monday. By Tuesday, Wednesday, we go farm. The day when we come again on Friday. All those one. And we will take impart knowledge for our children. Now they can carry all of them. You can even add another 1,000, join the 5,000. Meanwhile, the contractor when they say make you recruit those teachers when they give their contract staff, now 7 billion. Now they say they pay for consultancy fee every year. when they come from Lagos under Edo Star program, where they recruit those teachers. You dey pay contractor wey recruit children wey you dey pay 39,000, you dey pay her 7 billion in a year. That 7 billion now na money wey don dey available for Okpewolo. So when you come dey ask where go dey see money,
okay,
na dey call oyibo dey call prudent resource management. You dey put in money prudent resource management. You dey manage resources with small stinginess. You dey put am with priority. You dey put am with alternative uses. You wan drink tea, either you drink Milo, you drink Ovaltine, or you drink Lipton. Tea na tea. The tea you get different price, but first of all you wan satisfy wetin oyibo dey call utility. Maximizing your utility satisfaction. The satisfaction is derived from the consumption of a product. It makes money. So you can't take Lipton 100 naira instead of taking Ovaltine or Milo for 1,000 naira. So you don't save 900 or 800 or 700 naira, but you don't achieve the same satisfaction.
All right, thank you.
At
least we don't get your analysis. Even the lay person, don't understand, the proper way of management. Because now the question is, all people ask that. Is it like those taking get all this money since we know they see them? You understand? At least you don't feel a break and down and explain that to them. Oh, quickly go this water
project. Say the governor they talk every now and then. Say the president. They release money for them well.
Every state, since when they remove subsidy, the people when they ask questions, I'm a member, I be relax, make a not talker, because every day where our subsidy, we dey face Tinubu. Now our subsidy part of, because as they remove the subsidy, we call they get plenty money for the account, and at that account they call consolidated revenue fund account. Now then they consolidate every money where they call Nigeria, whether na National Revenue Service, what you call FROS, whether na custom, whether na NNPC. Because the NNPC no dey bring, Tinubu don stop her. But they use 30% of what they collect till they run themselves, and it's against the constitution. Tinubu stop all those ones. These are fiscal responsibility. When they have to rejig, put together, when the money come enter that account, they now call all of them 36 states commissioner of finance, federal government minister of finance will represent Tinubu, 774 local government director of finance will be represented. They will now come together. There is a committee called FAC, Federal Account Allocation Committee. They will now sit down. They come carry book where another agency do. That agency now to tell us how they will take share this money. That agency now they call Revenue Mobilization Fiscal and Allocation Commission. Now they give us the percentage. Say 53% will go state and local government, so percent will go federal government. So everybody will come carry his own. So the one where they reach all these states and local government, now it come big, so because we know they release money. Remember, say subsidy na first line charge. Before the money enter that account, then they always remove am. So that's why they always affect wetin they share. So now every state they contribute to subsidy before. So now every state now they benefit for the subsidy removal. So now for our responsibility now to ask our state governors and government questions how you take the use am. So for that is why His Excellency, as a truthful person, he dey tell the whole world say na Tinubu na dey give us all this money, because as he dey collect na so Lagos dey collect, na so other state dey collect, but wetin you use am do na im matter. Come address say he sabi manage money, because you fit born 2 children now, one dey sleep for club. If you don't give her 30 million, the one wey go misuse am go still misuse am. So, not be by how far na how well.
Yeah. Okay.
I the number. For one call.
Yeah, sure. Make more address the topic of the day. So where would they go right now? This issue of water storm project, because with the hear am, you understand. As you say, they break am down, so we like am. Break am down, more see the important, because I go Edo Central recently and say water na challenge. Even this south, so outside the fact say okay here and the people feel they dig a borehole, right? But there's really no place you go say we get central water and all that. Now the essence of the water storm and another matter.
That's what I'm saying. Now 2 things now you mesh together. So after the show you will give me buff.
No wahala.
Water storm projects now for erosion control.
Okay.
The water resource management now for what the government, the effort what government they do to provide water. And if you use ESA as a typical example, so I will break the 2 sides down. The water storm project was part of the larger Edo State water program, erosion control program of Comrade Adams Oshomole when he be governor for Edo State. Then former governor Obaseki called the economic advisor. So now they see that together, say may they build a water storm project, because before then this storm line side that test so storm line engineering Ubo side, Testami Road, former LTA Road, different Siloko Road, all everything they channel they come that side, because they go all those B-way. Even for the other side, if you go before you reach where they call the build education of people be don't come up for all that area. Exactly, people be don't come up for all that area. You understand? Now, so Oshomole calls them they do water storm. Where underground collection of water, it will be a different grade. Even the one where they collect the dirty, when they filter the dirty come out, because we know say dirty they also block drainage, and they'll call channel or the long run. We already have a natural water bed or water station place like Ipoba River. They'll call channeler, go through all those upper Lawani and the other side, go through upper Mission. They go enter Ipoba Brook. You understand? Now so be the larger program. When the program starts, the program was 30 billion naira as the calculator say the program will cost. So the former governor and the former governor Obaseki as economic advisor bring the whole company Afri Investment. Now they still do the consultancy to bring the money from bond capital market where they will take do the program. The first money they released was 25 billion. The program, the project starts. And as economic advisor, Oshomole make sure say every project report, now they approve say the project is okay for further payment. And they told us the project was, according to him, is certified, and Oshomole approved, and the project was 75% to completion before they left. Oshomole left office, thinking say he will continue from where he stopped. Exactly. When he come in 2016, he assured Edo people say he will continue. But 2 years later, they call they get their own political quarrel. Papa Pikin call the or political Papa Pikin call the very Kiki. So now that Kiki come again, the same man where just start the project called tell Edo people say the project was a wrong priority.
Yeah.
Was misconceived. The day television, all the talk where they talk, so it said it that he not will continue the project. Now then the project come stop since that time. And the erosion, if you notice, it don't come back. To the same thing when you say maybe take and solve that time, over the years the thing don't return back. The same man wey stop am for that 2018, 2019 before 2020 election, he come again 2023. The same Obaseki. He say one starter. That time when Feliciano call the quarrel, he come go to settle with the same Oshomole again. He come the same place, he still dey television. September 2023, say he one starter. They make a come to site to he go call deep there. All Edo people they want be say do am for us. We don't know how you take do am. We want result. Small time the thing stop again. You understand? Now so they seize to the governor come. Yeah. There's a national program what they call NUMAP, National Environmental Watershed Management Program. Okay. You understand? It dey under Federal Ministry of Environment. Now, AIB, European Investment Bank, now they sponsor the program. And that program now bring hundreds of millions of dollars. Say, make a partner with federal government to take solve erosion problem and other ecological problem for Nigeria. And they don't take up the among the 23 states where they capture inside there. And for you to access the money, over the years, they'll be giving us. But before you get the second one, you will do audit of what you don't do. And those states don't lag behind, say we don't do audit. They don't release millions to us before in dollars. We don't do audit, we don't show what
75 million
dollars. We don't give audit, say I will tell you that during the last administration. So now they cut us off. So as soon as we come go assure them. Say in a man where they carry truth waka. If you talk say you go do am, now if the real talk I do. You know the two talk say now do they do. Now you can go meet them. Now they say okay, for you to access the money, you must bring what you they call counterpart funds. And the counterpart fund what they say may they say bring, you will come give the project so you want to make the thing start. Not say na only the water storm they will do for those states, but now be one of the priority. Now Governor Modu will carry the $800 million, $1 million naira, give them. say e don pay your own catapult fund. So we dey wait for them now. They will do other feasibility and whatever arrangement. They now nominate. They will partner with Edo State to choose contractor where will undertake the projects, both federal and state. The state government coordinator, the office of Edo State Flood and Erosion Control Agency, the managing director, Honorable Allen Okoromo Mohammed Bawa, now be the state coordinator under the NUMA, and Barrister Musa Adams, the commissioner for environment. All of the join hand together. They will monitor as everything will take work.
So
now
the matter will concern,
the erosion. Yes. Now come to the issue matter where you say lack of water. Before now, in 2005, to be precise, federal government they designed one program where Tunanene was still alive. May so rest in peace. They designed one program, say larger ASA water projects. So they want to give water to ASA land. ASA land don't suffer well for water. Say Federal Ministry of Water Resources partner with Edo State. Now they start the Ugboha water project for Ugboha initial land.
That was during Oshomole's tenure.
No, 2005. Now they start. Now Lucky Benedo. They can't go discover after Lucky come out say the pipe they don't rust. They abandon the project. Some of the pipe both from federal, everybody call it trade blame. Say now una no do na own, una no do na side and all those. Because federal government own have to build, while the state government have to reticulate. You get what they call water reticulation. Now they build, they abandon now. Until former president Buhari come, may so rest in peace. Oshomole call bring the matter up for national level. We call Ajaka as APC program now. We call build am.
So that means still get one thing wey Buhari do for us wey good o.
He do many things now. When he reach time to tell the many things what Buhari do, we go talk about that. Now Buhari open investment window for ESOP, 50 billion naira. When we no see palm oil, ESOP, Edo State oil palm. See, don't worry, there's a parable in me. Agatotikolo Amemede. He will interpret that for you. You tell the story of earthworm, water will follow that day. Water will stop. Because now where they fall heavy, now earthworm will come up for that ground. But we don't go there. Many things. We get cassava program. When Buhari do 9 billion for us, we have a 3 billion of their farm. Now Buhari
now we go see call you. No worry, now your talk won't start.
I know na the work where Governor Mondo will carry me come. Now be this. We dey talk the talk.
But while we are at it, make we finish the phone number, right? 0911 so that at least I no want make people interrupt this man because the information wey dey churn out. A lot of exactly, and a lot of us really need to hear those
things. But make people see
exactly. 0911 32 77752. I'll take them again. 0911 32 77752. Or if you join us for our Facebook and YouTube channel on OGFM 106.3 online and live. Okay.
So now 2018, now Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information, represent Buhari, go hand over the project. Say federal government don't complete their own. September 2018, they hand over and give those state governments. And since then, to reticulate the place, they will say today, they will say tomorrow. During election of this last election, before the election, they rush go there again, say he promised them they will reticulate it. That's why the state still abandon. As I'm talking to you now, first phase of it, open the commissioner for Ugboha. Between Ugboha and Uromi side, some communities in Uromi, they already accessing the water.
Anyway, we have Wakamen for the
exactly.
Program. I hope say Mr. Go
so with the second phase of the water reticulation is also going on. While the larger program to provide water, like for Edo North, we have Ojirami Dam. Remember, say the last administration they promised us dam for Jetu. When we know, see just like they promised us, they say that they built a national airport for Auchi. All those ones are June 12th. So June 12 na forgotten issue now. If we don't know, June 12 never die.
Okay. We don't get.
Inside the matter like this, we don't ask. When will the remodeling of GRA commence?
Yes. First of all, now rainy season we dey. There's a larger plan. It's not about remodeling. Total revamping of the infrastructural decay wey dey for Edo State. wey dey for GRA because it's also dey touch His Excellency Governor Mondo Okpebholo, and I know he has held meeting with some consortium because he no just wan say do this road, at least an area or the entire GRA say enter am because it's sad say you dey waka for GRA no gutter, no drainage system to even harness water. All the big men build house finish, they go still use concrete the thing reach main road, no space for water to flow. And remember say water must flow through, instead they go bring down tree sef to flow. So you cannot deny that. So the government is seriously working on it. Make the rate just abate small because he has had meeting with some of these contractors which I'm of that knowledge, you understand, and it will affect and it will come starting from the same government house area, both the Gulf area.
So there's a river in government.
So that road, if they see am with the pattern,
you don't see the plan.
You say?
You don't see the plan.
Of course, I say don't discuss. We don't want meeting with these project people who want handle ourselves.
And
besides that, even along with that one, along with the 5,000 street lights that is coming.
Yeah.
Because they have to light up. There's a light up Edo program.
But Madam Bisi, yesterday I was opportune to see the remodeling plans. Like this person read our map, probably because you did here. Yeah, I was opportune to see the remodeling plan of the GRA Benin. Precisely, I think after a lot of consultation, 6 months stretch consultation, and the contract is going to ECC for the remodeling. Some houses, some fences, some religious centers, they will lose part of their properties, and compensation will be paid so that GRA will get the actual GRA phase. But the question of this person is, when will he commence?
That is why I just tell you something now. Yes. We are in a rainy season.
Yes.
Construction is not too smooth. Yeah. Even the ones that are going on, and you see that they are very slow. Yes. Now we are talking of total revamping.
Thank God say we will
and total remodeling.
Because naturally, for them we see
exactly now because now Governor Mondo Okpebholo power now you see even some dey go on. The day wey know for you concert, but when you talk of total revamping, no one know wetin you don dey do because this one there are houses here. This is not just like a road wey you just dey construct sapler road ogege. You know say no house dey obstruct you, na the road itself you dey face. But here there are a lot of projects wey dey here. Remember say the compensation wey you dey talk about for inside that remodeling, so some go get compensation. Yeah. They go have to do valuation. Yes. They go carry out Edo State Ministry of Planning go do their own work. Subject General of the state, they will do their own work. Even the CCC, the company, because they want to preempt anything. You understand? Until it's officially agreed on, then we will announce it. You understand?
But so, why don't we carry out palliative?
The palliative, see, Edosa, palliative not even be the problem. Yeah. We don't even attempt palliative when we say the water don't wash up. Palliative, when you want to do now, when they involve drainage control, you understand? Why you go waste the money? Yes. Why not just wait for a little time?
You know what I'm saying? This if you go to Ogbo Road now by NECA, it don't cut. The car cannot even go through, and that's the road leading to the deputy governor's house. Now, as I was coming, I don't even.
If na that kind one, yes. If na that kind one, certainly palliative will do there. Now the total remodeling of the GRA side now maybe they look at where road cut off. There is no way you cannot cut people off from accessibility. You understand? So certainly job is going to commence there, and I will use this opportunity because even today I'll still try and see the deputy governor. Today is his birthday ever. So if that road is there like that and it is area,
you know they follow there now. In they follow BIU.
Don't worry.
The reason I believe this remodeling of GRA near government house there, the place is bad.
Yes.
Then near government house, around government house,
exactly.
All those places is bad. And not just touch all those ones, say because are they in the past. One year I dey believe say e go just do overhauling
that
of the GRA.
Better they bring permanent solution to something. Sorry. Every day, some of these people wey we dey talk so, even for boundary, country home, they don't do that before. Yeah. During Obaseki time. Exactly. Even when they were doing them, I was telling them no village.
But this rural agency commission wey is set up,
yes,
and he gave them some equipment, light equipment, like that Ogbo Road, they block am for more than 1 month. He never even take water, don't wash the place, come on.
After the That's what I'm saying.
He said that one layer.
No, that's my best. I can do some
That's what he's saying.
Now the same thing with the
waste of resources.
Now waste of resources. They do all.
Take it from the brothers.
It's not just the rural development. This thing now. We're talking of bringing an external contractor. Contractor like CCC now, total remodeling of the infrastructure, the road infrastructure in there. If you even get to water at the end of the day, just the same way it's going on in Abuja. As we speak now, every house is being connected to government water by wiki. They will carry the pipe reach your domot. By the time they give you the water, they will program it like you have a meter for water, you have a meter for electricity. By the time you buy your meter for water, you finish. So this is the five development.
Yes, now.
And then we never forget UNDP just rated those states now as number 9 for Human Development Index. Before now, we were number 34.
The same place where somebody go find or something like come out and there is the least developed. So at the top this thing, if you want judge person, go close to the person. You understand? Since Senator
that was not meet up as UNDP na United Nations.
Yes, okay.
They rate us on heritage, they rate us on infrastructure development, they rate us on fiscal responsibility, that we dey manage resources and the employment where we dey bring. You understand? The investment wey don enter Edo State and measure skywise 9 billion naira now e don take build the regional South regional office. Both automobile, hospitality and aviation business now e dey do. They put their headquarters, they airport road there now. Before you reach Mama Ebo, you see the skywise building.
Okay, but no, because we go soon the round up. Our time don't go far. Well, we know if you pick your phone call because the thing they ring, I will know because they make a lot of sense. But we don't arrange our with you now. We're going to bring you and every fortnightly to come to educate us further on all of these policies. Now, what will be the advantage or disadvantage of this debt profile at the federal level? Because we see say the federal government today do something. But people they worried with the way we never the year and lately of borrowing, but the rate at which they borrow at some point. Okay. Maybe like say they won't sell all of us.
No, they know the rate at which the misinformation regarding debt management was going, not necessarily borrowing. Now the misinformation now even was fast.
Okay.
The misinformation and building political narrative around something that was fast even waiting the person one cure. No government for the whole world when they borrow. When you prepare your budget, you say you expect 10 naira. Instead of 10 naira, you fit generate 5 naira. How you take get the other 5 naira? Or you take do the 10 naira project when you say you want to do, or you expect 10 naira. Now through borrowing, either through capital markets, through loans from bank, or through foreign borrowing. So the deficit in every budget now borrowing now they cover. Borrowing not be the problem. The World Bank and International Management Fund Manager IMF and co. They still set up threshold. Say every country should not go below this compared to your GDP. Your GDP as a country now the gross domestic product, which is the capacity of the country to produce to pay what they borrow. If the capacity don't pass a certain level or don't low like this, they no go borrow you money again. No creditor, because when you both create that threshold so that to advise creditor when they borrow you, then they go look at your GDP ratio to debt ratio. You understand? If you say you don't get capacity again, they no go borrow you. Nigeria, not be say we dey boast, so say we dey borrow. You understand? But we dey not just capacity to pay, capacity to manage the debt, and capacity to reduce it. You understand? Now capacity to reduce debt now make in 2003. Ugozo Kojowola lead Obasanjo go do debt reduce camp and get debt negotiation where they remove 16 billion from our debt because they know the country they are talking about. But that is not the issue. When this government in 2023, as of December 2023, we had $108 billion as total debt. As of December 2025, we are having $118 billion. Do you understand?
Yes.
So what is different? But when you carry a gold naira because of the devaluation, you know, remember when we do naira devaluation. When you carry a gold naira, you call the year trillion. You go to say we don't borrow more. 108 and 118. You understand? All in dollars. Exactly. And inside this 10 billion, you are going to use there. Some of these projects, $500 million tied to specific projects. Lagos, Calabar Coastway, Lagos, Sokoto, Maradi, from Kano, Katsina, Maradi, continuation of the highway. This were loan that were inherited, but they have to be coming to facilitate those projects. A lot of major projects, these loans are tied to them. They are not even provided in the budget because they are tied to loan specifically. So we write to the National Assembly under the Fiscal Responsibility Act of 2012 as amended for approval, so that the loan is tied to a project. Not that you just say, now you no go budget, you go borrow. You understand? And secondly, when the government come, we have 32 trillion ways and means.
You don't dey cut your cost.
Hello, good morning.
Me no be like say na so talk.
Good morning. Your name and where you dey come from?
My name is Lucas Ali. I'm calling from India.
Okay, go ahead to your contribution.
Yeah, the flood area, I thank God for the governors. They have been trying. But I want him to try the more. And about the security in the state, it's really trying. It's reduced. So I commend him for what he has doing for the state. Like upon this way now, the flood is in worry. So it should really help us to tackle it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Oga. For the immediate, I will carry your matter reach the flood, Edo State Flood and Erosion Control, so that immediately, for that flood, and when you channel the flood, come out, people will come to see how the road be, to know where they will manage before the total remodeling project will commence. So, as I was saying, 32 trillion naira was printed by Emefiele under ways and means. This print where you print, when central bank print money, they will debit federal government as debit. It will increase the debt. That is domestic debt. So when Tinubu come, what did he do? He did not leave it at ways and means. He collateralized the debt. Debt collateralization. He carry am join our, because you cannot just leave it there, because it will stain our foreign relationship. When they will look that we are ways and means, because under the Central Bank Act of 2007, there's a threshold where you know we borrow more than, and that money don't pass that level. They don't already abuse the office of printing money for CBN. But what did he now do? He said, add a joint debt for me. So if you imagine, say, you add 30, if now 50 trillion, be the debt before you come, or 70 trillion, add 32 trillion to it.
That's 100 and something.
God bless you. When people now begin to shout, the people don't borrow, this one don't happen, this one. Now all those things, now we're supposed to know. Now, that's why we say, relax, to make people peace Nigeria.
No problem. That's why.
Why you?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Oga BRAIMOH, the Special Advisor on Public Affairs and Media. Also, Edo State Director of Media and Publicity. Relax. That's for Tinubu.
It's facing Nigeria.
We don't dey relax. You know why? Because people like una don't they come outside to call educators further. But most of these things where they talk, man can see that una notice. Everything they either check your.
Of course, you go Google and fact checker. You can come here, they carry a come.
For Bureau of Statistics.
Exactly. They did there.
The Freedom of Information Bill and Acts, of course, give you opportunity to walk into any ministry organization to find out what they happen. And of course, very importantly, if you follow up on your own on some of these things.
Exactly. For primary healthcare, Edo State don't be number 9 for the whole Nigeria. Before number 13.
No worry, Ogaruna. We don't fit pick any more.
Because now 78 primary healthcare we dey do.
And now the much we go fit take on the program with that. Don't worry, like I talk, we don't program with you. We must to bring you come back continuously, because people like na reporters and journalists delight, presenters delight now na be, because na get information for the people, and nothing more. Why would they here pass to give information to the accurate information, no be lie information. My name na Bisi Akpaida.
My brother Kadiri Aloye.
My name na Comrade Edosa Kumbo. I beg Haruna, tell governor say make commissioners dey pick call and make they talk out.
Okay.
What did they do?
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.